device, which was just delivering an absolute torrent of the most arcane material you could imagine, and charging me nothing, other than like a string of ads, which frankly I never click, and I don't know who does. You pitch Google and Wikipedia together, and it's kind of game over for the 80s. It's just, the things that one aspired to have in, say, 1985 are just kind of there in a vast plethora. They're just kind of a platform, and available to anybody, and not particularly fancy, and not expensive, and incredibly powerful, and getting more so, and sort of growing visibly in front of you, and that's just not an area of struggle. I mean, that's just kind of done. And instead of a downfall of communism movement, when you hang out in the second world or third world, like I tend to do, and you realize like the second world is missing, and there sort of isn't a third world, and there's like a fourth world that's very troublesome, and I think there's like a new potential category coming back. I mean, we've got the first world, which is now the global market, and it's really just global. You can just point, click, make it in Shenzhen, ship it to Utah, Latvia, South Africa, whatever. Just the world that is global capitalism is the first world, the market world. And then we have a second world, which is basically all forms of governance. I mean, anything that is governance, national, regional, state governments, city governments, the EU para-government, the UN non-government, the Muslim Ummah, whatever it is that's trying to do. And now we have a new third world, which I think is what Winkler would call commons-based peer production. And Winkler makes a pretty good argument that it's just a new thing. It's not communism, and it's not the state, and it's not the market, and there really isn't any better word for it than commons-based peer production. But it's really growing fast, and it's becoming a factor in the plans of the good and the great, and it's starting to have, really profound effects on just the general population. You can use Google as a verb. You can use Wikipedia as a verb. People scold each other with it. Why are you asking that? Didn't you just Google that? And nobody would say, didn't you just market that, or didn't you just state that? There's a kind of new world of didn't you just? And it's it's this commons-based we world of, not-for-profit agglomerative stuff. And it's really getting powerful. And then there's the fourth world, which is the disorder. It's parts of the world that are just falling off and don't really have any